Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we have a really fun video. I'm teaming up with both Lookfantastic and Wander Beauty. Have you heard about Wander Beauty? Because if not, you're missing out. Some of you might be familiar with the name as I was, and now I'm even more familiar with the products, and I'm incredibly excited to share this with you. Through Lookfantastic, I was able to hop on a Zoom meeting with Danielle from Wander Beauty, and Danielle is one of their top makeup artists, and she was able to share some tips and tricks that I'm going to share with you to make this, you're getting a little preview of it, simple Valentine's Day look. And I hope there's some tips here that can help you, but I also really want to introduce you to the brand because I think they're super cool. Wander Beauty is 7 years old, really hardworking people who founded the brand, and they wanted hardworking makeup for hardworking people, busy makeup. Effortless essentials is what they call it. And in fact, the look we're going to do today, although you know I am quite partial to my beautiful makeup brushes, and Wander Beauty does sell quite a few nice makeup brushes. However, the look we're going to do today can be done completely with our very own makeup tools right here, our fingers, and that's what we're going to use today. But you don't have to. I just think it's kind of fun to take a little bit of a break from cleaning makeup brushes. So let's talk all about these cool looks. I've done this entire look today super quickly. Wait till you see how fast we do it in the demo. And I've done it with 4 products right in front of me here from Wander Beauty. But the really cool thing is, because this is through Lookfantastic, is they have given me a link, which I will provide below in the description bar. And they have given me my own code, Rebecca. And with that code, you can save 22%. Not 20%, 22%, not just on Wander Beauty and the products we're going to look at today, but actually site-wide. So I really encourage you to avail yourself of that. Use the link below, and then at checkout, enter code Rebecca. You don't have to wink. Just Rebecca will do it, and you can save 22% site-wide. So let's talk about these cool products from a very, very cool up-and-coming brand. We are going to start today with the Double Date Eye. Now this comes out, I think, in about 3 shades. I have the shades Swoon and Smitten, and we're going to look at them. Do you guys know that this product, the Double Date Eye, actually won the Best of Beauty Award from Allure, which is, as you know, in the beauty industry, quite an honor, one of which they are very proud of. So this opens up, and first of all, let me show you. We actually have a mirror here, a tiny little mirror, but boy, can that come in handy when you're on the go. It's just ready to go for you. So this comes with 2 products, a cream and a powder. And the cool thing is, you'll see in the demo, the cream can be worn alone for a one-and-done eyeshadow look, but it can also be kind of like a primer or base for the powder, in this case, Smitten. And I'll show you what these look like here. Here is the cream on my finger, and here is the powder. Again, the cream in Swoon and the powder in Smitten. And I'll just show you, actually, I'll just pull up my sleeve here, and I'll just show you what those 2 look like. Isn't that beautiful? There's the cream that could be used as a one-and-done shade, or today we're going to use it as a primer. And here is the topper. For some people, this might remind them of Trinny London, or you can think of maybe those little Tom Ford little eye things. That's kind of what it reminds me of, that have both a cream and a powder shadow to them. I'm going to use my fingers today to use this look here. However, you can use tools if you would rather. Today we're also going to look at the Double Date Lip and Cheek, and I have mine in the color Honeymoon and Swipe, which is a clear gloss and can be a finish or a base. So let me just show you this hydrating lip and cheek look. So here is the shade Honeymoon right here on my finger, and I'm going to stick it right there onto my arm. Isn't that beautiful? And then the other side, number 1, we have another bigger beautiful mirror, and then we have this beautiful kind of clear gloss finish. This has no, you really won't see it, so I'm not going to swipe it. It has no glitter in it or anything like that. Kind of makes, I'm wearing it now almost like a highlight, kind of makes a glass skin effect, and I even put a little bit on my lips too. Why not? But you can run it down the nose or a highlight. You can even use it as a blush topper, or you can use it as a base for blush, but it really gives you that kind of glass skin look. And then the last 2 products we have, we only used 4 products here. We have our upgraded lashes, which is a really cool lash treatment mascara with this really cool silicone wand. This gives you 3 times more length and volume and has an hourglass wand that also applies kind of a treatment to your lashes. So rather than the lash growth serums that so many of us use, me included, this, if you use it every day, you're basically wearing your lash serum all day long. So it gets rid of having to keep applying it, which is really nice. It's in a tube like this, kind of a soft tube like this, because that's been proven to keep the product fresher for longer. And the really cool thing about this mascara, other than the fact that it gives 3 times more volume and length, is that it's water resistant. So it kind of gives you all the good principles of a waterproof mascara, but since it's just water resistant, it washes off really easily and nicely with soap and water at night. So you're not tugging and struggling and getting those panda eyes no matter how much you take it off. You know, the next morning you wake up like that. This comes off cleanly and fully, so you can have a nice fresh face when you go to bed and wake up in the morning, if you've ever, I know you've probably experienced it. And last but not least, we are going to also look at this little shine I have on my lip here, and that is from the Lip Retreat oil. And this is in the shade Skinny Dip. This is kind of a balm meets a gloss. So I'm going to show you how that looks there just on my arm. And you can see the shine there. Isn't that beautiful? So these are the colors we're going to be working with today, in addition to a little bit of that clear gloss. Let me just kind of tell you the retail prices in the US. This Lip Retreat oil is $22. The upgraded lashes is $26 thereabouts in US. The Double Date Lip and Cheek is $24, and the Double Date Eye, which I'm wearing and you're about to see in the demo, is $26. So really kind of affordable, nice prices for a really good, clean beauty brand. No fragrances, no perfumes, no irritation. Really hard, like I said, hardworking makeup for hardworking people. And I'm going to try to pass along some of those beautiful tips that Danielle at Wander Beauty shared over the Zoom meeting. What a fun opportunity it was. And I just want to introduce you to the brand and put together a really fun Valentine's Day look, even if I might be spending mine at home. I'm kind of okay with that though. You tell me. We're going to come back with nothing on my face but my base products, and I'm going to recreate this beautiful look using these lovely products from Wander Beauty and Lookfantastic. So stay right there. Okay, I'm so excited to recreate this look for you the way Danielle did it on the Zoom yesterday. And I'm going to try to pass along some of those tips, putting my own little spin on it using just these 4 simple products to make a really romantic date night look, or like me, a hanging out around the house and looking in the mirror and posing look. They're both good. Okay, so let's start with our Double Date Eye. As I told you, this won the Best of Beauty Allure award from Allure. So we have 2 sides of it. We're going to start with the cream side, which you already saw, and that is called Swoon. Now this again can be worn as a primer or a one and done eye look. We're going to use it kind of a little bit of both, kind of like a primer. And I'm going to, as you know, use my finger, and I'm just going to kind of pat it onto the eye. I'm being very gentle with the skin around the eye, and I am just going around my entire eye with this. And you can even take your finger and kind of press it under a little bit. You can use a brush, of course, and you guys know I'm doing the other eye here. You guys know that I have quite an affection for my lovely natural hair makeup brushes, and you can of course use those if you would rather, but I really love the fact that this is finger friendly, because to me that's really a fun way to do your makeup. Now I don't have any other makeup on, it's true. I do have my base products, so I do have my foundation on. I'm wearing the NARS foundation, and I did my brows, so we have that, but I mean I have no other colorful makeup on. And so this could be a one and done eye look if I added some mascara, a little something on the cheeks, and you could just run out the door, and you can see how quick that is and how beautiful. But I am going to ramp it up a little bit by adding the powder shade Smitten, which you'll see here on my middle finger there. And what I'm going to do is I am going to do what Danielle said yesterday on Zoom, which is to just kind of pat it in, starting at the lash line, and just kind of pat it in and up. And look at how beautiful. Now I'm going to let you kind of compare. I'm even putting it into the center of the eye a little bit, and I'm going to just kind of let you compare there. So we have this eye with just the base. This could be a one and done look. And we have this eye now with the base and a powder over. So I kind of used the cream product as a primer. And I took it all the way up, you guys, because I have hooded eyes. So it sometimes looks just on the lid of my eye can get a little bit lost. So I tend to run them up a little bit higher. Whereas if you're not a hooded eye, I'm going to repeat that, tapping this in right by the lash line. And then again, because I have a hooded eye, I'm going to go all the way up. If you do not have a hooded eye and you have more lid space, then perhaps you will stop at the lid or not. Depends on how dramatic you want to be. But even as dramatic as this is, you guys, it's not, I don't think it's overly dramatic. I think it's just kind of pretty. And now I want to add in some of the mascara. But let me have you just kind of take a quick look just at this eye look we did that is so quick. Obviously, that was not sped up. You saw that in real time. And that was just the Double Date Eye in Swoon and Smitten. Okay, so let's take a look at this upgraded lashes. So we have this hourglass va-va-voom shaped wand here, as you see. And what we're going to do actually with this is we're going to get 3 times more length and volume while nourishing and really growing my lashes. It's kind of like a lash serum, but rather than applying it separately, you can apply it kind of as you wear it. So what Danielle suggested from Wander Beauty is to almost blink on it and you will get a sort of tight lined effect, which is really beautiful, and then kind of wiggle out. So let's do that. Gonna kind of blink on it and then wiggle out. And I'm gonna blink on it again. I hope you can see what I'm doing there. And then kind of wiggle out. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And then I'm gonna add my own thing. I like to go in and touch the ends of the brush. Let's wiggle out here. And I like to touch the edges and end to mine. You can also go ahead and do the bottom lashes. And look at that volume and length. Wow. Get some of these. I have sparse lashes on underneath my eye in the bottom. I'm looking at this hair right here. I have sparse lashes, so you know they can look a little funny on the bottom underneath my eye. So I have to pay attention to that. All right, let's take a look now. So this eye, of course, has the mascara. And this eye does not. My upgraded lashes on this side and not on this side. Okay, let's do the other eye. Okay, so there's our eye look. All done. Wow, and look at that. Look at that volume. And this is such a great mascara, you guys. And I played with it yesterday and found this to be entirely true. It's not going to smudge or move because it's water resistant. So it kind of acts in that sense like a waterproof mascara. But when you go to wash it off, a little bit of soap, some water, and it comes right off. So it's kind of the best of both worlds and just a super good mascara. All right, I'm feeling a little bit pale. It is winter after all. So it is definitely time for the Double Date Lip and Cheek. And we have, of course, a color and a balm to do glass-like skin. And you know, glass-like skin is my goal because I don't have glass-like skin. So one of the tips that Danielle gave us yesterday is always go up, up. So she was saying, and this is something we all know, but it's great to reinforce it. You really don't want to get that blush around this area here because that's the hay fever look. And you don't really want to go out either. You always want to go up, okay? And so what she did is she kind of found the apple, the fattest part of the cheek. And then rather than fixing it right then, she went ahead and looked on the other side to make sure that it was kind of symmetrical first. See how they're symmetrical? Especially with a cream blush, you can do that. Make sure it's symmetrical first. You don't have to smile, but you want to get that meaty part of the cheek. And then as she said, and oh, you guys, I'm being so gentle, up, go up. Don't go out, don't go down, don't go over, but go up. And so that, and I'm barely touching. Look, I'm just gently rubbing in little circles, just really gently up, up. And that kind of elongates the face. I have a little bit of a rounder face now. I didn't used to. I used to have a very long face with a very long neck, but then, you know, I'm not 20 anymore. So let's do a little bit more. Again, stopping to make sure that that's pretty symmetrical. And then just using my hands and gently, I'm going up, gently up, very gently. And you could use a brush if you'd rather, or a damp wrung out sponge you could use. And Wander makes some very nice cruelty-free synthetic brushes as well. So you could use those. So as you see, I just kind of blended and I blended up. Okay, super easy to do. Should we put a little more again? Okay, and then what we're going to do is we are going to put the same shade on my lips. Then we're going to go back in to make this kind of, with this kind of clear gloss finish, and also could be a base, but I'm going to put it on over the top, not as a base. But let's put a little bit of this onto the lips first. And this is the color Honeymoon, if I didn't say. I know I said in the intro. This feels so nourishing on the lips, and it's just that little bit of color. If you see, I am doing that. I'm using my mirror, but I could almost do this without a mirror, which you know I love. Mwah! And it just feels so good on the lip. Now what I'm going to do is just kind of wipe off my hand, my pants, and I'm going to take this kind of dewy balm, and I'm just going to put it over to make what Wander says is like a glass-like skin finish. Almost like a little bit of a highlight here. There's no stickiness to it, and there's no glitter. It's just, you know, you could use this as a base to put the blush over, or if you have a powder blush that you want, you could use this as a base. But I'm kind of using it almost like a highlighter slash, you know, kind of glass skin look, maybe a little bit down the nose. And look at that, you know, when it hits the light, it really is just like glass and so pretty. You could even use it as a blush topper, especially if you don't have a lot of texture on the skin that would be emphasized on the cheeks. You can go ahead and put it on there too. And I'm even going to put some on the lips a little bit and down the nose a little bit more. And look at this so far, you guys. Look at this, and we're not even quite done. Look at this look, and I mean, we've done it here in real time with nothing sped up. I mean, this is a date night look that would work. Okay, let's finish up though with the Lip Retreat Oil in Skinny Dip. This is kind of like a balm, kind of meets a gloss, and I know I already have a pretty lip done, but let's go ahead and add a gloss because you can't go wrong. And it just adds just the perfect amount with absolutely, why do I always get it on my nose, with absolutely no scent whatsoever. So those of you who are scent averse will be so pleased by that. And these are just a few of the products that Wander Beauty offers. Let me move that mirror. I'm just so happy with this look, and it was so much fun to be able to hear from Danielle about all these ways that Wander is really making a difference in the beauty industry, and to play with these products. They're such high quality and so beautiful. So I really hope that you take advantage of my code Rebecca, but use the link below to get you there. Use Rebecca at checkout for 22% off all of these items we talked about today, plus other goodies from Wander Beauty and really anything on the Lookfantastic site. Such a pleasure to work with them and to work with Wander Beauty. I absolutely love it. I'm home today, but I'm just going to be staring in the mirror because I did have so much fun doing this quick Valentine's Day flirty look with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it so much. Let me know your thoughts below. Have you ever been introduced to Wander Beauty before, or is this the first time you have met the brand? Just let me know everything and tell me your Valentine's Day plans. Geez, I don't know if I have anything romantic I'm doing. I would love to know what you guys are doing. I really, really would love to. So definitely leave that in comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. Hey, if you haven't already done so, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. That way I can see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.